Hello guys, this is your mechanical application to electrostatics video 1.8. Now in this section we should deal with first a charge is revolving in a circular path. If a charge is revolving in a circular path, how can you calculate angular characteristics of circular motion? That means angular velocity, angular acceleration, tangential acceleration, centripetal force, time period, frequency and so on. Okay, let us start. Suppose a positive charge Q is at the center, negative charge electron or a negative charge, that is Q2, this is Q1, is orbiting around the Q1 in a circular path of suppose radius r. Now if Q2 is revolving in that circle continuously without deviating, then the system is said to be equilibrium. So in equilibrium you can write force due to Q1 Q2, that is Coulomb's force provides necessary centripetal force to the electron but to the charge Q. And this is possible if both the two charges are opposite in nature. First thing, and if velocity, speed of the body is v, then mv square by r. Then in terms of angular velocity, you can write mr omega square and so on. Okay. Now from this, you can find out what is the speed v. Speed v is root over k q1 q2 divided by mr. What is omega? Omega is root over k q1 q2 divided by mrq. And what is omega? Omega is 2 pi by t. So therefore you can take 2 pi divided by t, 2 pi by t, that equal to root over k q1 q2 divided by mrq. K q1 q2 divided by mrq. If this is the case, then what is t and what is frequency? So it is possible to calculate. Okay. So now these are the circular properties you can calculate from these data. Condition is the charges of Q1 and Q2 they must be opposite in nature, and M represents mass of the revolving body. Here Q2 is revolving. Therefore, M represents mass of Q2, assume Q1 is fixed. Okay. Now, let us come to the second figure. Now, in the second figure, just imagine you can take a horizontal electric field from left to right. A charge Q having mass v is entered into the field, electric field, along the direction of the field with the speed let u. Okay. Now if the system is medium is air or vacuum, then the charge will accelerate with greater speed. And these properties are already taught in videos like electrostatics 1.2 or 1.3 something. But here, in this case, if you imagine this medium is completely filled with a fluid having no dielectric constant, that means non-dielectric fluid. Okay. If it is completely filled with non-dielectric fluid, then the motion of objects, motion of charge must be opposed by viscous force. Okay? So, in the presence of viscous medium, viscous non-dielectric, viscous medium non-dielectric, if the object is in motion, if the object is in motion, then first case you write in equilibrium EQ that equal to 6 pi eta r v. Mark, motion is horizontal. This is number 1. Motion is horizontal. Medium is not air or vacuum. It is a non-viscous medium having no dielectric, means non-dielectric. If only viscous force is taken into account, that means non-dielectric means only viscous force is taken into account, then EQ is 6 pi eta RV. Eta is the coefficient of viscosity of the fluid. Okay. Now R, this object is in the form of a sphere. Mark, this small object is mass m is in the form of a sphere and it is moving with velocity v. V means here you take this as a v. Okay. Now in this case you can find out what is the eta. This is EQ divided by 6 pi, that is RV. Or if eta is given and some other physical quantities are given, then you can calculate the unknown term. Now this is the case, but if you consider the object is moving along horizontal with accelerated motion having acceleration a, then forward force is EQ, backward force is 6 pi eta RV and the resultant force is MA. So this is the resultant force. Now from this you can find out what is A. A is EQ divided by M minus 6 pi eta RV. So whole divided, you write whole divided by M. Okay. So this is the value of acceleration. You can update. Now if the initial velocity is V, what is its value? Okay, suppose it is given. Then A, you can find out from given data, then calculate other characteristics of kinematics and dynamics depending upon the nature or question required. Okay, so this is the case for horizontal field. Now the third figure is, should say, vertical medium. Just to imagine, this is the direction. That means just to feel it, the mass M, charge Q, object is spherical form. This is a fluid medium. Fluid medium is viscous and non-dielectric. Object is moving in space along vertically up or vertically down. Now in this case, just to consider, suppose this is the direction of the electric field. If this is the direction of electric field, how many forces are acting? Weight mg and electric field, that is EQ. Okay? Weight mg and electric field EQ. Now the object has some tendency to move up. Suppose some tendency to move up. Okay? If it is some tendency to move up, then this is with velocity v. At any instant its velocity is v, then viscous force, so it opposes the motion. Viscous force, it opposes the motion. Therefore, in first case, in equilibrium, you can write in equilibrium net upward force equal to net downward weight. But downward force, net upward force is only electrostatic force. Net upward force is only electrostatic force, and net downward force is Fg plus 6 pi eta Rv. Okay, so this is the case in equilibrium. Okay, now if you consider instead of moving v, if the object is at any instant its speed is v, but object is moving up with acceleration a, that means you should increase the electric field strength so that instead of moving the object is, instead of in equilibrium, the object has some accelerated motion. It is suppose moving up, that means EQ must be greater than mg plus 6 pi eta Rv. This is the case for accelerated motion along upward direction. Accelerated motion along upward direction. So this is EQ minus mg plus 6 pi eta Rv. Okay, that equal to your acceleration. Then find out the acceleration. If due to electric field, okay, that is suppose electric field is up but accelerated motion is down. Accelerated, I am taking down. Down means you take, this is the charge q, this is the direction of electric field. Now this is the direction of mg. These two directions are fixed. Okay. Now object is moving down with acceleration a. If then the viscous force is opposite to the motion. This is 6 pi eta Rv. So in that case, mg minus of 6 pi eta Rv plus Eq, that equal to your Ma. So mark the difference. Direction of Eq is fixed, electric field is fixed, direction of weight is always towards the center of earth. But what is the direction of motion of the charge within the fluid? If a body is moving in any direction within the fluid, duty of viscous force, it always opposes the motion. Therefore, if acceleration is along up, its opposite direction is viscous. If acceleration is along down, its opposite direction is viscous force. Okay, accordingly you can design this equation. Okay, so now this is your, that is, if you once able to calculate the acceleration by AB means, it is possible to calculate various other properties. Now here I am taking plus charge, electric field up. Similarly, you can take negative charge, find one set of equation. You can take negative charge but direction of electric field is vertically down. Then what happens? Okay, so this is one sample. Now, depending upon the question given to you, you should answer. You should design the equation so that it will be help to you to solve within a stipulated time period. If you like this video, share it, like it, okay, and you share it in different groups so that more and more students, more and more aspirants, entrance aspirants can get benefit from this video. And at last, if you want to comment anything, you can comment it. Your comment is highly essential, highly required, highly obliged. Thank you all.